Hey everybody, welcome to the demo of Shopimetrics. I just wanted to shoot a quick video, just give you a little walk around the dashboard, see exactly what it does. First off, we do have light mode as well. Not a fan, I prefer dark mode, but you can switch it to whatever you want. So the whole point of this is three basic reasons that this is just kind of kicks butt, and then I'll walk you through it. Number one, you get all your numbers in one place. Okay, you get your revenue, ad spend, cost of goods sold, profit synced automatically from Shopify, Facebook ads, and Printify. No more guessing, no more spreadsheets. So you see the real numbers every day, and you don't have to update it, which is just wonderful. If you've ever tried to update a spreadsheet to do your profit and loss every day, it takes a long time because Shopify kind of hides things on the revenue side. I think they don't really want you to see the fees. Printify is a little bit clearer, and Facebook's pretty clear, but to combine them all into one dashboard that's easy to use and easy to read is really cool. So this is going to save you hours every week. So instead of logging into like a bunch of different platforms, we do it for you. So one dashboard, that's all you're working with, so you know exactly where to focus. And as well, we have the AI coach tied into it. Now, in the demo, Shopi, the AI coach, is not hooked up because it uses API credits, and we're not going to burn through a whole bunch of them for a demo. But in the real account, in your real account, you hook up your OpenAI API key to the system, and it will work off your data, which is very cool. So let's just start here on the main dashboard. You can see your revenue, your Facebook ad cost, Printify, profit and loss, your ROAS, your margin, nice little graph, and then your percentages of spend. So right now at 113 out of 401, that's 28.3%, and Printify is about 42%. There's also other expenses that we have. I'm just going to go here to Shopi real quick. This is what it looks like. I can type stuff in the demo, but it doesn't really work. It's going to say I don't have a key. But when you get in here, you can come in and say, how many sales did I make yesterday? So this is basically replacing any type of reporting that is templated, and it allows you full 100% creativity in what you're going to ask it. You can ask it anything, and it will work off your numbers, and it will actually give you results. So you can say, what are my top 3 campaigns the past 7 days if you want. There's no limit to this, to what you can say, which products are doing best, and it'll actually ask you for clarification. It'll talk to you in this whole chat window. It's very cool. Now this is demo mode, so it's not on, but when it is on with your own data, man, it's so nice. Then we got the account section, shows your status. The other very important thing that I wanted to mention is there are the base currency for you. So for example, for me, I'm in Canada, so my Facebook ad account is in Canadian dollars. My Printify account is in Canadian dollars, but I sell in the US in US dollars. So I've got to set my base currency here, and in my case, I would just pick Canadian, and then I would click, not euro, Canadian, and then I click save, and it will save in here into Canadian. And then I'm also going to pick my time zone to make sure that, because we have people from around the world, right? So you just pick your time zone. America, Toronto would be for me in here somewhere. I've got this set up on my real account, and I love it. It allows you to pick any time zone in the world. There it is. So that would be for me, but for you it might be USD and then wherever you are. And then you click save, and that'll save it to your account, and then you can go to setup, and this is where kind of the magic happens. You need to enter your keys, which are fully encrypted and hacker proof so that nobody can steal them from you. And believe me, we work very hard to keep hackers out of this and to keep your data super duper safe. So you get your Shopify store domain and your key, and then you get your Printify key. That's the easiest one. And then Facebook kind of makes you create an app and then generate tokens for it. And then you have to put in your ad account ID, which is, you have to put the word ACT underscore and then the number, and it'll give you access to that. And then you have your API key from Facebook, and then of course OpenAI. So if you don't want to use AI or Shopi, the AI coach, just don't enter that and you won't have access to it. It's no problem. Totally optional for you. Now the reason that we get you to enter your own OpenAI key is so that the data is tied to your account and you only, because your data in Shopimetrics is tied to you and you only. So we needed AI to be tied to you and you only as well. So using like my OpenAI key on your data would not make sense, because then there's crossing of paths that we didn't want to do. So this is the safest, most secure way to do it. So there's basically 4 entries in there. Once you're done that, you're done. You can go into expenses too, and you can add things like your Shopify bill or your email marketing bill. And this will actually work into your profit and loss every day, because it will space it out for a daily amount, so that the accrual period is like split up for you nicely. Anyway, going back here, let's see what this can do. So we got last 3 days, and you'll see the drop downs are predetermined, but if you have Shopi hooked up, you can ask it anything. You can ask it to compare, you can ask it to do specific ranges, you can do whatever you want. But the main dashboard, we wanted to keep it as simple as possible. So there's yesterday, last 3, last 7, last 14, and then this month, and then last month, and then all-time numbers. And you'll see that this is working off demo data, but the profit and loss is so nice to see. So if you're like, what's my profit and loss last week, last 7 days? Okay, I'm at 917 profit, 3.5 ROAS, and a 30% margin. That's kind of cool. There's my percentages for the week. That's nice too. And then you could go like, well, how am I doing this month? Then you can look at that. What did I do last month? Let's look at that. And then as well, even though you set your base currency and it will load in your base currency, watch this. I want to switch all this to Canadian, no problem. So now I'm looking at all of my numbers, and it doesn't matter what they come in as, we can handle it. So if you're in the UK, if you're in somewhere in Europe, if you're in China, it doesn't matter. Our system can handle all the currencies, and it will bring it in as the native currency, and then it will convert it on the fly. So you can see what we do is we pull conversion exchange rates in basically real time for this, and then we'll show you the rate that we used. So in this case, from USD to CAD, from the United States US dollars to Canadian dollars, it's a 1.39. So if we go back to USD, you'll see the numbers change. And then when we go to CAD, there you go, you get a C in front of it. You can go to this as well, the euro. You can go to pound sterling. You can go to if you're in Australia, there you go. New Zealand, whatever, Japan, there you go. Everything's in here. Those are all the main ones. We can add more too, but these are the main ones that we're working with right now. So we just knew that having the ability to switch currencies and to have all of your, even if your Shopify store is in one currency and Printify and Facebook are in different ones, we can handle it. Because I am a seller that needs that. And that's the benefit of this system, in that I know what you need to see and I know what I want to see. So I know that every day I can come in here and look at my numbers yesterday and I can go, okay, well, that wasn't bad. I mean, I made $167. The ROAS is crazy. The Printify costs are pretty high. What's going on there? And then I can go into Printify and I can examine that, or I can go into Shopi and ask it. I can say, why is yesterday's numbers like 44.1%? And it'll explain it to me. It'll give me a breakdown. So reporting wise, think of this as like, this is your dashboard that you see. And then as far as questions you have about your numbers, any question you can possibly think of can be answered. And the cool part about the AI side of this with Shopi, your little AI coach, is it's smarter than you and I. So it knows all the details on everything, and it's working off your data and only your data. Not my data, not somebody else, not another user's data, just yours. So I think this feature right here and this little screen is, it's my favorite spot to be when I'm logged into my own account. I just love it. And it looks cool too on the white. Although, like I said, I don't like the light mode at all, but I added it because I know people like light. Dark mode is for me, baby. All right, here we go. Back here. So that is a little walkthrough of Shopimetrics, a little demo for you. Now, you can certainly view the demo, play around with it, and if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I hope you enjoy it. I think this is a tool that we've needed for a long time, because honestly, trying to update a profit and loss statement on your own, or a balance sheet, or the day-to-day numbers is not fun. And There are a lot more features planned for this too, that are coming down the pipeline, and we do take requests as well. So if there's something you've always wanted to see on a dashboard, but nobody else has it, or even if other people have it and you'd like to see it in here, let us know. We'd be more than happy to see if we can add this and make this the most powerful tracking kind of system for Shopify, Facebook ad, Printify. Oh, that's the other thing too. We're also adding in more suppliers as we move along. This is just kind of version 1, and this took a lot of coding to do, but it's ready for prime time, and I hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions, let me know. Have a wonderful day.